influential in the sport of harness racing for many decades. Director of the Hamiltonian Society for many years. Served on the executive committee and as past president. Trustee of the Harness Racing Museum Hall of Fame. On the executive committee there as well. We honor Norbert Woolworth, the second division of the Norbert Woolworth Memorial for the 2-year-old trotting fillies. Over $78,000 on the line. Field of 8. They are on gate. And they are off and trotting. Paul Dean Ediver shoots out quickly for Dexter Dunn. Down at the inside, Missy Tricks also hustled along from the far outside to line ahead of her. Flashing good speed as they trot onto that opening turn. It's Missy Tricks. Moves on through down at the inside. Paul Dean Ediver will dive at the early stages second. Delight ahead of her. Works up the outside third. She'll move in front of Ebby's Lady, who came out trotting in fourth. The undefeated Date Night, she's out fifth in front of Aldebaran Acrux. Is next in sixth. Cowboy Crushin' follows in seventh, and at the back, a perfect Helen. The quarter was quick, 27 seconds. And on top, Missy Tricks loose on the lead. The long shot maintains a 3.5 length margin across the backstretch from Paul Dean Ediver. Divide ahead of her, tracks in the third spot. She's still on hold right now for McCarthy. She's 2 clear of Ebby's Lady. Date Night is a fifth. Off stride across the backstretch went Aldebaran Acrux. That bothered Cowboy Crushin'. And a perfect Heather remains far behind the top flight. A strung out group here. Missy Tricks rolled the along here. Missy Tricks past the half, 54 seconds. And it's Missy Tricks who carries that speed towards the far turn. Paul Dean ahead of her. Continues to track loosely in the second spot. She's 4 lengths off the lead. Is Delight ahead of her. Gets busy at the outside now for McCarthy. Date Night rolls up to follow that move in fourth. Delight ahead of her, going to pounce here on Missy Tricks as she begins to flatten out badly. She'll pick off Paul Dean ahead of her. Delight ahead of her is taken over with Date Night in tight pursuit. Ebby's Lady is into a third. Paul Dean ahead of her moves out to the outside fourth. 3/4, 122 and 4 as they move towards the top of the stretch down. Delight ahead of her with a 2-length lead. Date Night giving chase second. Ebby's Lady is a third. Far back here to the rest. Off stride when Delight ahead of her. So Delight ahead of her made a break. Date Night going to inherit a 6-length margin with Ebby's Lady moving into second as they coast down to the finish. It's Date Night going a big one here. Date Night down at the line. Date Night hits the line in 150 and 4. Just 1/5 off the world record.